Hello, I'm Vila Spiderhawk, and I'm going to read an excerpt from Forrest's song, Letting Go. This book is available for $2.99 at Amazon's Kindle store, at Barnes & Noble's Nook store, and at my website, www.vilaspiderhawk.com. Snow came early that year, and the refugees were few, since my mother was concerned about my brother. If he came home on leave and saw footprints in the field, he would know that she'd been bringing Jews to us. And so I didn't get to see her as often as before. I missed the comfort of our late night conversations. And because she didn't come, Bożena didn't either, nor did Bogdan or Gerhard or any of the other members of the Polish underground. Without people to transport, we didn't need the Polish passports they'd been making of the paper we had conjured. I missed Bogdan. I liked him. And I liked Gerhard too, once he'd fallen in love with Bożena and was happy. But Bożena's absence was a chasm in my life. I missed her laughter, her bouncing energy. Nonetheless, when I could think beyond my self-indulgent need, I was grateful that she didn't venture out. I didn't want her to risk her advancing pregnancy in a snow-induced truck crash or a slip in the woods. Once a week or so, Tranich and my teacher would show up at my door bringing cookies and laughter. We'd read poems to each other or sing silly made-up songs or settle in for one of Tranich's long and convoluted tales about his adventures on the sea. Always, just before they'd leave, they would invite me to visit, and I would have to explain that I wanted to stay home so I wouldn't miss Klaus if he came. But Klaus didn't come. In spite of his promise that he'd visit as often as he could, I bit my nails over him and scoured the fire for the slightest little hint of his well-being. Sometimes the flames would show a bleary silhouette, and I would squint to force his features into it. But most often I found nothing but a vague sense of dread. Beating back the fear with a wooden spoon and pot, I cooked for two every evening. He was gone. Every night I'd light a candle for him in the window and keep the food warm for as long as I could. And every night I sat alone over lukewarm soup or stew, then went to sleep with a promise that the next day he would come. Again, this is from Forrest's song, Letting Go. This book is available for $2.99 at Amazon's Kindle store, at Barnes & Noble's Nook store, and at my website, www.vilaspiderhawk.com.